Welcome to your practice. We're going to get started today in a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, sit bones to your heels, wrap your hands towards your feet and bring your forehead to rest onto the earth. Rock your forehead from side to side and just start to deepen the breath here. And then slowly start to reach your hands forward, pressing into the palms of your hands. Feel your elbows lift up off the earth and slide the shoulder blades down your back. A deep, slow breath in as you inhale. Slide forward to a kneeling plank. Shoulders stack over the wrists. And then as you exhale, press your sit bones back to your heels, child's pose. Breath into kneeling plank. And breath out, child's pose. Slide forward, slow breath in. Sit bones to heels, slow breath out. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, balasana, child's pose. Kneeling plank, breath in. We're add on here, lower the hips down to hover the earth. Upward facing dog, arms are straight, shoulders slide back. And then child's pose, bum to heels. That's our flow. Let's slide forward, kneeling plank with the inhale. Lower the hips down as you exhale. Slide the shoulders back, lift the gaze, breath in. To child's pose, breath out. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Upward facing dog, inner thighs squeeze. Exhale, child's pose, bum back. Kneeling plank, slide forward, breath in. Hips to hover, breath out. Chest gaze lift, inhale. And then to downward facing dog, lift your hips. Slide forward to a plank pose with the inhale. From here, lower the hips down to hover the earth. Upward facing dog and downward facing dogs. You can modify with your knees as you need to. Slide forward to that plank position or kneeling plank. Hips will lower, exhale. Upward facing, breath in. Downward facing, breath out. Again, plank pose, slow, steady, lower the hips. Lift your heart, shoulders back. And then stay here, upward facing dog. Soften through your elbows. Take those shoulders back, squeeze them to the spine, and now press up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet, find a forward fold at the back of your mat. Soft knees, interlace the hands behind the low back, and then reach your fist up towards the ceiling and forward towards the front of your mat, opening the front of your shoulders. Soften the back of the neck here and widen through the collarbones. Release your hands down towards the earth and then find a halfway lift as you breathe in, hands pressed to shins, and exhale, forward fold. Again, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Half lift, flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Slowly roll up to stand, one vertebrae at a time. Tadasana at the back of your mat. Press your feet down, lift your hands up overhead, inhale. Fold, hinge at the hips, hands to the earth, exhale. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And then crawl your hands forward, downward facing dog, breath out. Send your left heel to the sky, three-legged dog as you inhale. Bend your knees, stack open your hip, fire hydrant. Square your shoulders, hug the low ribs in. And then pull your knee in towards your chest. Slowly reach that leg back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left knee to your chest, exhale. Long leg, breath in. Knee to the chest, step your left foot to your left thumb. Lower your back knee to the earth, reach your hands up overhead. And then take the hands and interlace them behind your back. Keep your elbows bent. Slide the shoulders away from the heart and then reach your knuckles down. Tuck your back toes and then straighten your back leg. Let the heart lift up towards the ceiling here. And soften the gaze. Reach your hands up overhead with a breath in. Take your hands down, step forward and fold, breath out. Find a halfway lift as you inhale. Fold the heart down, exhale. Rise up to stand, reach your hands up overhead, breath in. And then forward fold, right back down, breath out. Halfway lift as you inhale. Plant your palms and then step back, downward facing dog, exhale. Slide forward, plank position. And then lower the hips to hover. Lift the heart, gaze, shoulders back, upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. 2 more times, use the knees as you need to. Slide forward, plank pose. Lower the hips to hover. Lift the heart, downward facing dog. Last one, slow to plank pose. Lower the hips down. Lift the heart and the gaze. Downward facing dog. Good. Send your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, stack and open the right hip, fire hydrant. Equal weight through your palms, hug the low ribs. And then take your right knee into your chest. Three-legged dog, right leg straightens. Knee to your chest. Take it back, inhale. Knee to the chest. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Let your left knee come down and sweep your hands up, low lunge. Once again, take the hands, interlace them behind the back, opposite pinky on top. And then reach your knuckles down. Open the heart. Option to tuck your back toes and straighten the back leg. Scissor your inner thighs. Breath is strong here. And then reach your hands up and overhead. Plant them down, step forward and fold. Find a halfway lift, your inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up to stand, reach overhead, breath in. Take it right back down, forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift as you inhale. Plant your hands, step back, down dog, exhale. Stay here or 3 revelations, plank pose, breath in. Lower the hips, breath out. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Plank pose, breath in. Hips lower, breath out. Heart lifts, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Last one here, slide forward, plank pose. Lower the hips down. Lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Breath in here. Lift that right leg. Knee to your chest. Right leg straightens. Knee to the chest. Right leg long. Knee to the chest. Step your right foot forward. Rise up for that high crescent lunge, hands overhead. And then cactus your arms. Lift your heart, inhale. Reach your hands forward, bend your back knee to hover and round your spine, exhale. Open up, cactus arms, straighten the back leg. Reach forward, round your spine, back knee hovers. Inhale, open, cactus. Exhale, bend and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend and round. Inhale, open. Clasp your hands behind your back. Let your back heel seal warrior two in your feet. With your fingers interlaced, reach your knuckles down. Humble warrior, dive your chest towards the inner line of that right leg. Hands can stay resting on the low back or reach up and overhead. And then pull your right hip to the back of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs and soften the back of your neck. Release your hands down to the floor. Step back, three-legged dog, right heel to the sky, inhale. Three-legged plank as you exhale. Pull your right knee into your chest. Straighten your right leg. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot down beside the left. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Step your left foot forward. High crescent lunge, rise up with the inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Lift your chest up, breath in. Reach your hands forward, round your spine, back knee hovers. Open cactus arms, back leg straight. Exhale, reach, round and hover. Inhale, open. Exhale, close and bend. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Interlace the hands behind your back. Seal your right heel, warrior two. And then reach your knuckles to the earth. Lift your chest. Square your shoulders to the upper right corner of your mat. Humble warrior, dive your chest down. Hands can reach up and overhead. Pull your left hip back. Think tailbone facing the back of your mat. And then squeeze your inner thighs. Soften your jaw. Release your hands down to the earth. Lift your back heel. Three-legged dog. Left heel to the sky. Inhale. Three-legged plank. Slide the shoulders. Stack them over the wrists. Knee to your chest. Inhale. Straighten your left leg. Three-legged plank. Three-legged dog. Breath in. Left foot down beside the right. Breath out. Slide forward, plank pose, inhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, and then all the way down, land your chest to the earth. Beautiful. From here, interlace your hands behind your back. Press all 10 toes into the mat behind you, shoelace part of the foot down. Start to reach your knuckles to your heels. Lift your chin, your chest, your shoulders. Half locust pose. Breathing here. Inner thighs hug, and then release your right cheek to the mat. Let your hands come down beside your hips. You can rock your hips from side to side. That might feel nice here. Bring your forehead back to center. Interlace the hands, take the opposite grip Begin to reach your knuckles back, lift your chin, your chest, your shoulders. Squeeze your inner thighs, big toes touch. This time the feet, the shins, the legs can start to lift, full locust pose. Breathe here, gaze is down, back of the neck is long. Take a full breath in. And then release, left cheek to the mat, hands beside the hips. Release your legs, rock the hips from side to side. And then from here, we'll just roll onto our backs. And once you get there, bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet down towards the earth. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, figure 4 position. Left foot can stay grounded, or you can hug that knee in towards your chest, interlace your hands to your hamstring or your left shin. I like to rock a little bit from side to side here, and stillness is also nice. And then gently release, pull your left knee in towards your chest, let your right leg stretch out long. And then with your right hand, guide your left knee across your body to the right, finding a bit of a spinal twist and a stretch for your left hip. From here, I want you to press your left heel down towards the ground, so there's a bit of external rotation for the thigh. And then slowly bring yourself back to center. Let's do the other side. So left ankle crosses right thigh, figure 4, hugging that knee in towards your chest. And staying in stillness, or maybe rocking a little from side to side here. And then pull your right knee in towards your chest and stretch your left leg long down towards the mat. And then with your left hand, guide your right knee across your body, finding a bit of a twist, opening for that right hip. And then let the heel fall down towards the earth. Put a little bit of pressure into the hand. And then slowly bring yourself back to center, roll onto the back, realign the hips, find happy baby pose. Knees in and wide, hands grab for the outside edges of your ankles, your feet. You can rock from side to side or find stillness. Take a deep breath in here. And a full breath out. Slowly release yourself to Shavasana. Stretch your legs out long. Let the hands fall beside the hips. Let go of the breath. Let your eyes softly close and just rest here. And feel free to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you can. Take a moment here in gratitude for your body, for this space, for this practice. Thank you so much. Namaste.